my second video for the Dutch NYX Face Awards. Our theme was color explosion and this is what I decided to do for my look today. I really hope you like it. I was inspired by the Brazilian dancers with all the colorful feathers, so I decided to wear this feathery piece and do a splatter makeup with all the colorful liners that NYX has. I didn't expect to go to the top 20 this year again, but I did make it and I got another box full of goodies. So thank you very much NYX for picking me again into the top 20 and sending me all these lovely goodies. I really hope you liked the video and do not forget to vote for me. I'll put the link in my description box down below so you can vote for me and hopefully we'll get through the next round. Have fun watching! So for this look I'm going to be starting off by doing my base makeup. Usually I do my eyes first, but today we're going to be starting off with the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in the shade Mahogany. To conceal my under eyes and brighten them up, I'm using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in Porcelain and Beige. And always remember to set those areas with the powder. I'm using the yellow shade from the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. Now I'm going to be using that same palette to bronze up my skin, and I did use a lot of bronzer for this look because I wanted to be extra tan. To prime my eyelids, I'm using the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer and setting that using Vixen Hot Single Eyeshadow. You can just use any bone colored eyeshadow to set your primer and to be sure that the blending process is a lot easier. So I'm mainly going to be using the NYX Ultimate Brights palette for this look. I'm starting off using the orange shades in the palette and blending those in my outer V area. And don't be afraid to go a little bit heavy or crazy with the blending of the colors and take them out as far as you want. You can always clean it up later if it's too crazy, but this isn't a regular makeup look, so have fun with it. Now for my lid, I'm using the bright yellow shades from the palette. To get the orange and the yellow to really blend together, I'm using the dark yellow shade in the palette and blending that into the center of the eyelid. Now as you can see, I'm holding all three of my blending brushes in my hand to make sure all the colors blend in nicely. Just keep on blending those colors until you are happy with the way they look. For my lower lash line, I'm doing the exact same thing. Just be sure to blend the colors together and don't forget that transition shade in the middle. And after one last blend, I'm applying the light green shade onto my brow bone. So now comes the fun part. I'm using the NYX Vivid Bright liners to create little specks of color. First I'm going to be using the yellow liner called Vivid Halo on the places where I place the yellow eyeshadow. Just making little dots and blending some of them out using a small blending brush and some of them just leave as the little dots. So for the other two colors on my eyelids, I'm going to be using the NYX Vivid Bright liners in the exact same colors. For the green shade, I'm using Vivid Escape and the orange shade is called Vivid Delight. So just repeat the same steps that we did with the yellow shade. Just place little dots onto the face and blend some of them out using a blending brush. So at first I decided I wanted to wing out the orange shade, so that's what I did, and then I messed up and had a little spot of orange underneath my eye. I couldn't get it off, so I decided I was just going to be tracing down the orange liner as well onto my cheeks. So that's what I did, and I did make the specks a little bit bigger because they weren't showing up as well on camera. So that's what I did and just kept on adding specks and blending them out. Now that we're all done with the colored specks, I'm going to be applying some NYX Doll Eye Mascara onto my top lashes and lining my waterline with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Cute face, Julia! On my lower lashes, I'm using the NYX Color Mascara in Perfect Pear. For my lip shade, I'm using the NYX Liquid Suede in Orange County. So then I decided I wanted to create a small headpiece using little rhinestones, and I wasn't thinking about my position in front of the camera or to say behind the mirror. I was just so focused on placing those freaking tiny things on my face that I forgot. So once those rhinestones were on, I thought I was ready, but then I was thinking, what am I missing? And of course, I can't forget applying a little bit of highlighter onto my cheekbones and my collarbones. And for that, I used the Strobe of Genius Illuminating palette by NYX. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the look. If you recreate it, please tag me in your pictures and do not forget to vote for me so we can go through the next round.